Hey there, filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of Bullshit. And today's episode, we've got something that has slightly different cooking instructions than what we normally see on the show. This is going to take a little bit longer, even though it does say quick cooking right on the front. This is the Sapporo Ichiban Chow mein. So there's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. Take all that in. And where is it? Down here in this corner right here. At first I thought that we had like typos going on. I had no idea. It says with dried seaweed flavor. And I thought at first maybe they forgot the F and it was supposed to say flavor. Then I thought maybe they just fucked up and it was supposed to be a Y. Maybe it was layer. I didn't know. I guess seaweed flavor is like a seaweed seasoning. Like powdered, dried. So normally we would be boiling these in a pot. Sometimes it's already in a bowl. We just add water, throw it in the microwave. This one, we've got to fry on the stove. So, check out the cooking instructions here. Have us boiling 1 cup of water in a skillet or frying pan. Then you add the noodles, and after boiling the block of noodles for 1 minute, you flip them over an additional minute, and then you're supposed to bust them apart. When the noodles become separated and the water has been absorbed, season with the enclosed seasoning pouch, and then you stir well. And then you're supposed to put on the seaweed stuff after the fact. Let's crack this open, see what we got inside. Alright, there's our brick of noodles in there, and it looks like they're already kind of busted up and falling apart. We're not going to play around with that too much. But they look like standard ramen that you would get with anything. They look like top ramen, they look like the MacLeod, they look like anything from Nissin. Okay, here we go. We got our soup base in this silver packet, and then over here, yep, that's the seaweed stuff. Like I said, this one's going to be a little bit different kind of video because we have like alternative cooking instructions. So it's time to head into the kitchen. Stick around. Alright, so the first thing it said to do is to boil up 1 cup of water. So here we go, 1 cup of water into our skillet or frying pan. Boom. Okay, we got our water boiling, so it's time to add the noodles. Let's bring those in. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so these have to cook for about 1 minute, and then we're supposed to flip them over and cook for an additional 1 minute, and then hopefully whatever water's remaining will be absorbed up by the seasoning powder. Alright, it's been about a minute. Let's flip these over and hit up the other side. Alright, it's been about another minute, so it's time to start breaking this apart, they said. Alright, we've tossed these noodles fairly well. We're going to add the seasoning pouch while it's still hot in the pan. And just give that a quick toss, just to get it mixed up. Alright, so I transferred it over into a bowl now, and that's what it looks like right out of the frying pan with the seasoning pouch tossed into it. Haven't added the seaweed yet. I want to taste this the way it is, with just the seasoning first. Then we'll add the seaweed. If this doesn't have seafood flavor to it right now, I don't want to ruin it. You know, I want to see if I can enjoy this without any kind of seaweed flavor, you know, if it doesn't have it already. Alright guys, we're back. We've got this pretty much fresh off the stove into the bowl with just the seasoning pouch in there. We haven't added the seaweed yet. Now right now, it just kind of smells like some of the beef ramen that's out there on the market. Almost has like a very sweet soy sauce kind of scent coming off of it. But yeah, if this doesn't have any kind of seafood flavor to it, I don't want to go adding it right off the bat. This possibly could be a product that I would enjoy if it doesn't have seaweed, seafood flavor to it. And once I go adding that, this is probably going to go down the garbage disposal afterwards. Here we go, raw dog first. Just the seasoning pouch. That's a pretty good product, just by itself, without anything else on there. It's like a real mild beef flavor to me. Yeah, similar to the MacLeod beef flavored ramen. Really good. It's a very thin noodle, like angel hair. They didn't plump up at all very much when you fried them in the pan there. It's a fairly flavorless noodle too. It doesn't really stand out, so you can enjoy the seasoning packet that comes with it. Speaking of, here's that seaweed shit. Now, it doesn't really smell too much like the ocean, but just in case, I'm only going to put like a little bit right there. I'm going to give that part a go just to see what this does to it. That did nothing for it. It's like adding parsley or something to it. It's just really for looks. If anything, it might have made it a tad bit saltier in that bite that I took. And that's it. It didn't make it taste like the ocean or anything, so yeah, don't be afraid to add that. I was. Now definitely mix this up better than I did, because as I'm going through it, like I said, it had a mild beef flavor, and then other parts of it have like just a punch to the face of seasoning clumps. My advice would be to add the seasoning pouch somewhere around where the 1 minute mark is, where you're flipping them. Probably add in, because there's still a decent amount of water left in the pan there, and yeah, let the noodles absorb up that flavor a little bit more evenly. So yeah, I dig this Sapporo Ichiban Chow mein. If you see this, pick it up. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. If you had this already, let us know what you think. Leave us a message down in the comment section. You can also follow me on Twitter at TheRealMrDirty. As always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.